Which one are you shooting at?
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Now that was with my old ammo.
Your first group out of that barrel ever.
Yep. Yeah, it was a 0. I thought I missed the second shot. I thought it was gone, but it just got a little bit bigger. So
there you go. So let's try that other ammo.
Yeah, they do. I just got. I won't go at 450s for that. 3,000, 205.
So how was that? Simple?
It was, yeah.
So what's your speed? 2870 something?
About 2870. I'm gonna put it in there 2875 with expectations of picking up a few.
Maybe 2880. I mean,
yeah, I think that's a safe zone.
He's gonna be using his standard load minus about half a gun, and this is, like I said, brand new barrel. Not a single, nothing ever through it. And we're gonna do all the tuning with my tuner brake, and he's gonna shoot an entire match with it. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's see how much recoil this thing has. So you can see the tuner brake. Not only does it tune your barrel, it's also a very good muscle brake. All right, Derek's about to go. He needs to put 2 shots on this hog, and then 2 shots on that coyote, and back and forth. Get back. Get back. Back. Get back. Get back. Get back.
7 out of 8.
All right, Derek, so first stage, how did that go, man?
It didn't go too bad. I ended up getting 7 out of 8. I dropped 1. I was kind of expecting the barrel to speed up a little bit, so I put my muzzle velocity about 25 feet per second. Okay, I'm just digging for excuses here. Honestly, I just missed one time, okay? The gun's shooting really, really good. I put a nice little group at 510, so I'm super happy with it.
All right, well, let's go to the next stage, see how you do. Good job, man. Good shooting.
16-inch target. Golly, that's like 5 mils wide or something. 16, that's like what, 3 mils? No, it's like a mil. It's a big target. That's a huge target. That's gonna be super easy to hit. 8-inch circle, 2 minute. Okay, that's no problem. 16 though, that's gonna be simple, man. No problem. I got it.
Back. Back. Back.
You gotta be on the net, Derek. Miss left.
It's a big target. That's a huge target. That's gonna be super easy to hit.
Back.
The wind got you. How did that go, Derek?
Man, I kind of stuck my foot in my mouth a little bit and talked about how big that 16-inch plate was at 400 yards, and I slipped one off the left edge. So
how, I mean, obviously the rooftop was, you did really good on that, but that net, tell us about that net.
the net, you know, like I said, it's a 16-inch circle at 400 yards. I'm thinking this thing's gonna be huge. Well, the position with the net is your whole body has to be on the net. Obviously the gun's gotta be supported by the net. And I had 2 to 3 targets of wobble at minimum, and it just would not calm down as much as I tried. And I thought I broke it on the left side and ended up breaking off the left edge. So I ended up dropping 1 on the stage, so down 2 on the day.
You're down 2 for the day.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll pick it up though.
All right, man, good deal. Good luck.
Modified prone.
Impact.
Okay. So I'm gonna position my bipod where it needs to be. I'm also gonna take my
Impact.
pro plate, my Weebad Weebad bag under the pro plate. I'm gonna position it on the spigot, because I have to shoot off the orange piece on the other spool. That way the gun can just be sitting up there, and I'll carry a tripod down for rear support. Okay, then I can leave the tripod down there. I don't need, you know what I mean? There's no rules that I have to bring all gear in here the whole way. So then my bag's still sitting here from before. I come over here, take my last 3 shots. Very cool. I've already shot this stage 3 times in my head.
Impact.
Even though I've never shot here before, I just shot it 3 times. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Gun.
Impact. Impact.
Impact. Impact. Impact.
Impact. Got you for 8. Bristol. Plays on deck.
Impact. 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 Impact.
Good run. Good job. How was that, man?
Oh, that was good. First clean of the day. Strategy worked. Going through the process worked. I did exactly what I planned on doing. Hit all the targets. Life's good. Rifle shooting awesome.
Spotters ready? Yeah. Good. Impact.
30 seconds to spare.
Dropped one. Wind died on me.
Really?
Slipped it right off the left edge.
Good shooting, man.
Yep.
Spotter ready? Shooter ready? Gun! That looked high. No call. No call. That looked like it was on the left. 4. That was 4.
Move.
Yeah, that was off the right.
Get your win, and then you can take your mulligan. You hear me?
3 shot. Hit back. Move.
That's it.
You're 1 shot advanced. You got 3 left.
All right, so he asked permission to send one in the berm. I'm gonna check his speed right quick.
You are way high. Top of the berm. Two targets over the top.
29:33, 29:11.
Okay, so you're gonna go to 29:15, something like that.
Yeah.
Shooter ready? Gun. Just left. Back. Impact.
Is it 4?
One more. Impact.
Next up, we've got Richard, Casey, and Kyle.
Did you grab one of your shells? No call.
No, I did not.
We got 9 of them on my tripod. Impact. 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 Still got 48 seconds. Dust isn't really moving. Yeah. Like when it hits. Yeah, I mean I can see it missing, but I'm not 100% sure. Back. Back. No call.
What did he say?
He said no call.
Get back.
And Mirage is really nasty down there, ain't it?
I dropped 2.
How many did he drop? I think he dropped 3.
3.
The first one,
1 on each.
Yep.
1 on each. Thanks. What'd you think, man?
That A little sporty. Raj just, you know, wind's picking up, letting off. 600 yards, 2-minute plate, circle. Barrel speeding up a little bit. Hold on, let me find another excuse. Poor fundamentals, bad chamber job. No. Man, just got 8 up, dropped 3, missed 1 off each one. Just having to hunt down the wind.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Good job. So how much did your dope change from the first time to now? Elevation.
So originally my dope would have been 3.5, and it told me to hold 3.25.
Okay, so
now that
about
my
2/10.
So far, based off the chronograph, there might be a little variance between your lab radar and my magneto speed, but magneto speed's telling me I'm 29:30. We were between 28:55 and 28:70 this morning. So roughly 60 feet per second.
Okay.
Pretty typical, you know.
Yeah.
Most guys see that. So.
All right, man. Good deal.
Yep.
Good job.
Somewhere between a 1 and 130. That's going to tell me at 900 I'm either 2/10 right, or if it's a 130 I'm half mil. So 3/10 difference.
So where are you gonna start?
I hold 3/10.
3/10 from
3/10
center.
right. Yep, 3/10 right of center.
All right.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Left. Goes up. Left. Ooh, just off the right.
That was off left.
The last one?
Yeah, the last was off left.
That's off the right.
Get back! Get back! You didn't dial. You're waiting. That was just off the right way.
Low right. Yep.
Got you for 5 out of 8. Next is gonna be
It's
Brian.
a good time for an interview.
Got 8 up on that
Start
one.
Over here.
Um,
There's 2 hip sticks in the short. You're gonna hit
You know,
the left one 2 times, and you're gonna go out to
I feel like my
900,
dope was
shoot the
good. I
left
hit my
target
first
2
shot at
times.
900.
You're gonna jump across
Made
the
a
band,
slight correction on the
shoot
plate,
middle
went off
hip
the right
stick 2
side.
times, shoot the right
Made a
target
mental
900,
mistake, didn't
and
dial
then this bottom
when I
one's right.
transitioned back to 900, and then
It's just
and then
right
missed
to the
right
to the right.
on the second shot at 900. So this is what it is, man. This is
So,
I'd like to hit them all, but sometimes it doesn't go that way.
So what did you do there? You put your score
Yeah, I
and
put
your win call?
yeah. No, I put my score, and then I put how many I missed.
Oh, okay.
Wind call today is not an advantage of writing it down, because even in the same course of fire, I'm noticing 3/4 of change.
Well, I'm looking at the flag. Look at the flag behind you.
Yeah, but I missed right, so I mean, legitimately that should have pushed me left.
Yeah, but I mean it's
Sure.
kicked way up now.
Exactly. I think obviously
Got it.
my
Look at the
hold
ribbon.
of 5/10. Yeah, my hold of 5/10, 6/10 probably would work right now. But I'll just keep a bind on it, you know. See what I can do. I got 2 more stages, so don't drop any more. Maybe I got a shot at this thing.
There you go.
Get back. Get back. Center. Impact. Center. Impact. 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 Impact.
I didn't think about single feeding with rounds in the chamber. I should have just loaded enough.
Yeah, that way you didn't have to drop your mag, right?
Yeah.
That cost you a lot of time.
Yep. I'm still new at this.
Well, it's amazing that you still make mental mistakes like that, right?
Yeah, it's been a while since I have, but that's why it's good to shoot different places and get tested in different ways. So.
Don't jump off, man. It's just a game, man. Don't jump off.
I feel like it after that stage. Golly. I was doing all right.
Look left.
It was just not my day, man.
Well, you don't know how to count?
Dude, I even press fitted another round in there, and I don't know. Head's not in it today, man. You gotta have your mind right, fellas. Golly. It's kind of a grind. It was a good match. So anybody's watching, if you've never shot a match down here, highly recommend it. It'll challenge you. I mean, it felt like an AG style match. You know, there's a little bit, maybe not smaller targets, but a lot of movement. And you know, some of the smaller targets, some of the barricades weren't super steady. So worked out really good. I like a challenge. I hate shooting a match where you can't drop any to win it. You know. So
Yeah. What about the tuner break? Like, honest truth.
Honest truth, I'm excited to see what it does when I get back, because now that we know, you know, I don't know if they know the backstory here, but when we laid down, I had some old ammo. It shot 29-30, and it shot literally a 0 something. You know, if it was a .1, I'd be surprised. I only had like 6 rounds of that. That was old ammo from the finale, also virgin brass. So then we went to the ammo that I loaded, which I had dialed down to 31.5, and it shot 28.70 to 28.50. So, you know, speed-wise, it was pretty inconsistent. Group was not bad, and Erik made a correction. I think we came in a couple notches at a time, and you could just see it get tighter. with every group that I shot. So I'm sold on it for sure. Tuners absolutely work. And as far as the break is concerned, I didn't have any problems spotting hits or misses, and unfortunately 16 misses. I saw exactly where they went.
As long as you see them all.
Yep, you bet. So I definitely recommend them. You'll be seeing it on my rifle for sure. So
All right, man. Well, good deal. Thank you.
you bet.
All right, Derek. So I know I threw an extreme curveball at you by asking you to brand new barrel, no load development, an unknown load, and nothing, no verification, nothing. So what, compared to what you typically do, what is your typical match prep versus what we did here?
And I hate to admit it, but before a match, I typically, well, for sure, I will verify the load and make sure all the numbers are right, make sure the group is good. Then I'll verify at distance, and then I'll gather data and make sure that my drag curve and my drag model is true, and I'm hitting center plate at any distance I'm shooting the match. And obviously, for this match, we didn't do any of those things, and it still goes to show that as long as you're running what the magnetospeed or the chronograph tells you, applying that in the Kestrel, you know, I still shot 80% today, 79.455.
All right, call it 80.
Call it 80. And so you can still get it done. I don't know if the data helps the system out or if it just gives me enough confidence to where I'd never have to doubt the data.
But you also have never shot here before, so yeah.
No, I never shot here before. So it was all kind of a learning experience. I like the course of fire. I feel like this course of fire is definitely going to challenge guys if they want to come out and get challenged. But yeah, I mean, it was good. And for the experiment itself, I think it was successful. I don't know where I placed yet, but you know, I would venture to say I'm not too many points off the leader of the match,
right,
if I didn't win it.
But I mean, bottom line, you had a competitive setup,
Sure,
with zero prep.
No prep at all. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the
Literally.
first round was this morning.
Exactly.
So not even zeroed in, nothing. So, dude, lay down, get your zero, get a muzzle velocity, put it in a Kestrel, and you can still shoot 80% based off of the gear and the data, you know. Now, obviously some mental mistakes in there and that kind of stuff, but realistically, I could have shot 90% today if I had everything going for me.
Yeah.
You know, Mirage was pretty tough. It was pretty shifty today. A lot of headwind, fishtailing winds. So.
And it seemed like the guys that shoot here all the time, they knew some of these ranges. You're gonna go high, you're gonna go low. They already know that stuff.
Yeah. Well,
you had to figure it out on your first shot.
Yeah, their data's been verified here.
Right.
And that's always a plus to do. So if you've got that ability, I highly recommend you do it. If you go shoot a 2-day match or even a 1-day and they offer a train up the day before, go take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know, go make sure you're hitting a target at distance. And if you can't see where you hit on the plate, I'll give you a secret. Start trying to hit the edge of the plate. And if you hit the edge, then you know your data is pretty centered.
Right. So yeah, I mean, like I said, that was an extreme curveball that I threw at you, but I think you did okay.
Yeah, it was good. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited to see how things pan out tomorrow. We're shooting the tuner and see how well it holds together and held together throughout the match. I feel like accuracy wasn't one issue at all. I mean, I was hitting little bitty plates at distance, you know. So
yeah, the 900 you hit on the first shot.
First shot, and that was not a big plate. That was.
And then on your last stage, that was 500 and something. What was the last one?
Yeah,
the barricade.
488.
488, and you hit
TYL.
The
small one.
Small one.
It wasn't big. It was a small plate. It was probably a 1/10 wide, maybe. So it was good. It was a fun match, a good experience.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you.
You bet.
Hey, we should do it again sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was sitting next to him and he was talking and they were saying something back and forth and I looked over and I was like, well, there goes your excuses for the day. it was like 3 shots and I was like, well, like when someone asked me, they're like, how is it? Oh, it's like sub-quarter. I'm like, most of the time they're full of shit. I was like, that's a sub-quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I felt really, you know when you get real warm and fuzzy feeling? That's how I got this morning. I was like,
damn.
oh yeah.
Yeah, when you were talking, you were like on the target, you were kind of talking on, and I looked over and I saw the first one, I was like, that's good. And I saw the second one and the third, I was like,
Yeah.
Works.
Yeah, it worked really good. You know, the difference is not getting data, you know, and obviously my barrel did speed up today. We were kind of curious on how much, and it was roughly 60, 70 feet per second.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And you know, that's expected.
I would expect 3 to 5 feet per stage.
Well, it normally doesn't work that way. It's normally, it's a pretty extensive ramp up after probably 30, 40 rounds. Every barrel's different.
So was
man,
that
you know,
the first rounds this morning?
That was the first round out of the gun. Dead serious, yeah. Literally, I had to zero. I was 9/10 right and 2/10 low.
Well, I heard you say that.
I'm telling you, I don't know.
Yeah. No,
it definitely
I heard he's pretty good at doing that. You know.
It definitely had nothing to do with the muzzle tuner brake. Had nothing to do with that.
No.
Are you ever going to celebrate?
That's good. So you dropped 16?
I almost made an order like Sunday.
Yeah, I had a rough day, man. Made some mental mistakes.
Very.
Beginning of the day with that switchy
Then I won't
headwind
make
was
the
tough.
order.
Yep. You really had to stay on top of Mirage.
Big time. And even when the sun came out, that Mirage picked up, it was bad.
Seeing through.
How's Keith doing?
Yeah.
It's like nearly impossible.
How many's he down?
More than me.
Okay.
Yeah. He had a rough day. Tom had a rough day. Everyone kind of got chewed up.
Gotcha. So potentially we're tied for second then, maybe.
Probably.
You dropped 13?
Asshole.
Dude, I'll take second with no data. Ain't nothing wrong with second.
How'd you do on the tiebreaker?
Oh man, mental mistake. I didn't even finish.
He timed out.
Yeah. I'll take third, man. How you know about that? That's podium.
That's
man.
why he asked.
That's podium.
He pretends to feel bad for you, but he's like, yes.
He's like, yes, yes.
It's like one of those when you're
Man,
like,
that sucks for
like,
you.
oh, I cleaned it. You're like, great, man.
All right, there you have it. It was a fun experiment. I kind of threw that at him yesterday, and he's like, "Oh man, all right, let's do it." So, you know, he's never shot here before, and as you saw, he made some mental mistakes. The wind was pretty tricky, and but once he would get a hold of the wind, he could hit the target. So, obviously, I put everything against every odd against him. Right, brand new barrel, no load development. And he's never shot here before, and you know, virgin brass, everything that you're not supposed to do, he did, and I think he did pretty well. Like I said, we tuned the load this morning with the tuner brake and went shooting, so I think he did pretty good. I know he wanted to win for sure, but can't win them all, right? Anyway, let me know what you think. I mean, like I said, pretty challenging for him. I didn't get to shoot, or I decided not to shoot because I wanted to film, and it's a lot less stressful that way. See you guys next time. Keep them centered.
And I